brother Rippy over here on the west side of Columbus at our former Furrows Lumber. It's the Volunteers of America auto auction. Been excited. They've had some really cool stuff here. There's another one coming in. They have a truck with a bucket on it. The farmers like those so they can trim their own trees and stuff. I don't think this is on this sale, but a 4Runner. It's a limited. And we'll walk up and down here and try to just look at some cars real quick. So they have this trans van, and it's not Dave Chappelle's. It's big. I remember these from the old days. So they have cars from the 80s here. There's some exciting ones, and my printer's so small that I can't. So he's got like a Pepsi, little stove, little fiberglass body on here. Looks like brand new tires. I don't know how some people. 1985 motorhome. The brakes were replaced. It runs on starter fluid, so it probably has fuel pump issues. And this is an aluminum step bumper. Thinking that, and the car tail lights, whoever made it, a big piece of steel plate. But this was a top model for Isuzu. And then the Rodeo was also the Honda Passport back in the 90s. Isuzu broke into the luxury SUV market. 2002, Isuzu Trooper. I think that too was Motor Trend's Car of the Year back then. And then the 86 Olds Cutlass as a gas job wagon for the Station Wagon Owners Group. Custom Cruiser. Olds wagon. This Beamer, I don't see it listed. Not sure what's going on with it for the auction. Some minivans. Remember what I'm doing here. X model. The 05 Camry. The mileage isn't known. A lot of dents in a couple of these. Pretty rough Toyotas. But this 1962 Studebaker Lark. It's had a fire under the hood, electrical. Andy Rooney had a Stude.
I drove for right down the street from your terminal.
What is this? So this car has a knock in the engine. It's a top end knock. So the Hyundai, that's what this one. No, this is the Saturn. They have a Saturn about every show. For sale, I mean. So this is the Hyundai over here. Two Hyundais, and this one is an 02, this one's a 13. They just didn't hold up back then. This is, I'm seeing good reviews on this car. I don't know why. I would say I wouldn't take it if you gave it to me. It says if you take care of it, it'll last you, but it's just so funny to work on those older ones. The 02 Hyundais, you stay away from them. This is an 86 boat going up. Has a Mercruiser 6-cylinder, an old ski boat with a bigger trailer than it should have. It's just a 17. They're showing interest in it. An Alpha drive. Beautiful trailer. But this 13 CR5. So Hyundai tried to be the cheaper alternative to Honda and Toyota, and they just didn't pull it off. And with the Hyundais being Korean, and then the Toyota and Honda being Japanese. Someone's baby, 80 RX7 with like 50,000 miles on it. So here we are, excited to see it. It's got a brand new set of Mastercraft tires on it, a lot of brand new parts. The interior's clean as a pin. It redlines at 7,000, and then the speedometer only goes to 80 miles per hour. It's got the RX Club of America tattoos on it. So you wonder what this car's doing here big time. And they started it up. It has a brand new car smell. And the rotary engine, but the water pump side of it, it was wobbling. Got a little bit of wobble, and the car's been setting, kind of almost factory looking. Beautiful. To me, rare. I thought it was twice the cars the other people thought. They're saying you can pick them up for $5, and I'm saying I was thinking twice that. An Expedition, a Corolla 03, this Ford Focus. You know, I don't know. It only has like 70,000 on the clock, so. But that was the bottom of the line. Built in Mexico, where they're building the Bronco today. They built a Focus, a Benz with high miles. It's a full-size car. An 09. I don't remember seeing this one listed. And back around here, real quick, the HHR is kind of the bottom of the line too. And that's what we're going to see a Cobalt up here. I've seen some pretty good little camper vans and boats here. There's a Mustang and a Benz over here. A lot of that stuff will sell in the future. This is the second truck. It almost looked like this other one I saw here, but I can tell the tires are different. The purple Ranger, XLT with a tonneau. 2009 Chrysler Sebring. It's kind of on up there. A beater car. The minivan, yeah, 03 Safari with Cancer, two-tone gold and white, a Nissan, a lawnmower over here. So it's dirty, but this Caliber is the highest mileage automobile here today. That's actual miles, and I can see the floorboard has got big time rot. As good as it looks. That was the bottom of the line car. They called that the cardboard box when it hit the auto show. An 08 with about 260 on the clock. And that's still, you know. So it's paid for itself time and time again. Very uncomfortable vehicle. But this is the Honda Prelude. No, that's the Honda Prelude. This is the Cobalt or Cavalier from Chevrolet. But this car is gonna do good. This was someone's baby. A Honda Prelude. They bought the gold battery. Didn't cheap out. 95 Honda Prelude. Someone's backed into the quarter panel or something. Maybe not. So that was built in Japan. We didn't build these here in America. I think they got rid of them and then brought them back. This was the big one. The other Prelude was a really small car. Pretty sweet. 16 valve. Like a sewing machine. Nice interior. Someone well respected Honda. Wow. With 50,000 miles, something like that. It's got, looks like it's got some airbags in there. Beautiful Honda Prelude. Then over here, the last car is the bike. It's the Aspen Cade 1987. It's got 80-some thousand miles on it. It's a barn find. The side covers are missing. It's been neglected. It's going to need repair. It's going to take quite a bit to get this going again. But we were building them up here at Marysville. I don't remember that seat. It's been a long time since I've been around one. It has the gold emblem. This is an 87, and in the 84, the Aspen Cade, I thought had a computer here. But remember these radios? And that old digital readout? And then over here's the air ride. Controls. Your radio over here. 87 Aspen Cade with 80 some. We were building our own bags and our paint jobs. It's a lot of work went in. Didn't really hold up that old. It's really cool to see that. Over here at the Volunteers of America on the west side of Columbus out here. Beautiful summer day in the middle of October. We'll take it. That's for sure. But yeah, rare and funny market going on, but some classics big time. A couple baby dolls there. I thought actually that RX7 would bring what the Honda would bring. Kind of, you know, twice 5. But what do I know? We're good, Rippy. Thanks again.